Today's show and the following message are brought to you by Trevitt Hill. Cannabis investors expect big returns from the companies that they invest in. Unfortunately, not all cannabis investments succeed. Trevitt Hill's management team works with investors to help turn around, or in some cases purchase, their underperforming portfolio companies. To learn more, go to trevithill.com.
And also to start going internationally, because there's a huge opportunity for us to bring this platform internationally with all the knowledge and the education that we're bringing on board. Immediately I can plug in the green light into any countries, a very small fee to sign up with any countries because the platform is already approved with iOS and Android, but also to be able to access to all the other countries and be able to start collecting data and be able to give them information on whatever they need information on.
It's the MJBulls Podcast, a show about raising cannabis capital. I'm Dan Humiston, and on today's show, how this cannabis entrepreneur combined the features of many well-known social media apps into one all-encompassing cannabis Apple and Android app. Today on Raising Cannabis Capital series, we are joined by Bruno Barbieri. Did I say that? Did I say that right?
Barbieri, in Italian or French, it is Barbieri.
Bruno Barbieri, founder and CEO of the Green Life app. Bruno, welcome to the MJBulls Podcast.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for having me.
Well, really excited. I've been on your website, and I got to say this, the Green Life app is the most all-encompassing social media app for the cannabis industry that I've seen. Maybe you can walk our listeners through it, give them a better feel for what they can expect when they're on the Green Life app.
Absolutely, and thank you for saying that. That's very nice of you. And yes, I've been in the industry for quite a long time, and I think one of the key elements of the industry right now is the education that's really needed. So what basically we did is I created an ecosystem for the medical cannabis industry. So I regrouped all the social media platforms that we use right now, like Instagram, Facebook, which is an engagement wall where you can put articles, photos, pictures, and share with people, and people can engage with you. I have also the same feature as WhatsApp, which is being able to communicate with people through chat, video conferences, and Twitter. So all those different components, I put them into one platform for the industry. So it allows basically people in our community to be able to educate themselves, to learn about the basic of the, let's say, the endocannabinoid system, to things more specific to maybe things for animals and how CBD works for animals, or anxiety, PTSD, and also have the ability to talk to doctors, nurses, and also engage with scientists, and also find different type of brands that they might be looking for.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all encompassing. Now, this is available at the App Store. Is that correct? You can get it from the...
Correct. It's available through Apple and then also Android.
Wow. It's so nice.
In the United States right now, and I've been approached to open in Europe and South America, which will be coming next.
What's neat about this is that, I think this is crazy, but if, let's just say I'm interested about CBD for my pet. I've heard about it, but I don't really know where to go. Not only can I talk to other people that have used CBD for their pet, I can also locate a veterinarian who does this.
Thank you for bringing that up. One of the other components that we have is a geolocator. So if you think of like Weedmap, for instance, which is a geolocator for you to locate a dispensary, we do the same for dispensaries. But what we did is added up to the dispensaries all the different services that people might be looking for. A veterinarian, a groomer, maybe even an attorney that specializes in cannabis, obviously nurses and doctors, but also maybe even just a massage therapist.
Yeah, so if I'm a massage therapist and I wanted to let people know on your app that I use CBD in my therapy, how do I go about doing that?
Then you would contact us, and then we have a channel specific for massage therapists. So we would put you onto the channels. So we give you a voice. So you're able to share with the community what you do, how long you've been doing it. You can share videos, you can share reading content. And then also what we do is we put you on a geolocator so people can, from wherever they are, locate you and find you and make an appointment with you. And we have a whole system where we basically redirect traffic to you, and also people can make an appointment. So as they do that and they actually are on your URL, it feels like you're still on the app.
Now, you did a soft launch recently. A lot of people have downloaded your app.
I wanted to be very careful when I opened the app. And as you know, you have to test the water. So we grew organically. We're about 1,600 users right now with a pretty large group of engagement every day. We've had some big announcements. We have some big press release. I have the media right now is coming on board with me, and we just brought the Veteran Association, the Green Zone Heroes. It's not that hard to being able to connect the veterans with the ability to not only educate themselves with the obvious, which is PTSD, but also be able to connect with doctors and nurses at almost for nothing, and also being able to get incredible discount on products, and we'll be raising money for them. I mean, I think to me, veterans, they need our support. They're the ones who help us with our freedom. So the least we can do is work with them. So I have a lot of special place in my heart for them.
That's great that you're doing that. That's awesome. I want to take a minute to remind all of our listeners about a new podcast produced by MJBulls Media. Hemp Barons is a weekly show about the companies, products, and entrepreneurs who are using this amazing plant to create and improve the products we use every day. You can listen to Hemp Barons every Tuesday on Apple iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. I know you mentioned that they could get in touch with brands. Let's roll into a little bit of advertising, and there's an opportunity here for you to sell advertising. Yes,
of course. Then being a community and having people engage on the app, we have different things we use, like engagement, gamifications, all those different tools that I have people that are really good at that play with. And we can obviously market brands. Right now, I'm trying to focus a lot on CBD because obviously working with the doctors, I want to make sure that we stay on the more of the medical, but I still have brands out there that are also THC brands, like vape pens and obviously dispensaries. So there's different ways we have as a source of revenue by utilizing our services, brands, dispensaries, companies, anyone who wants to advertise and be present on the app. I want people to first have a place to be able to educate themselves, learn the basic of whatever they want to learn about the endocannabinoid system and the plant itself.
Well, I think that's always the key with especially this product, this plant. There's a lot of misinformation, and there's a lot of new information that's coming out every day.
So many beautiful things that are coming out. I'm so happy to be sharing that with the community.
You need a voice to get some of that message out. Well, I know a technology company is so hard to get off the ground because all your costs for development are all front loaded. Are you raising money?
Right now, basically all the cost of creating what we created. And for me, fortunately for me, I've been in business for a while and I have a lot of good friends in the industry and scientists to work with me. So I was able to bring the force into the platform that I needed to attract people to come onto the platform. So the hard part, which is that, is, you can create the best app or the best website in the world. Nobody comes to it. It's worth nothing. Mm-hmm. But being able to combine it with people that I know and respect their knowledge, then we started to grow organically and got, quite a good group of people. Now, for me to be able to take it to a different level, which is, one, to start working a lot more with marketing and then the media, which I'm already working on right now, but I need to push with that. And also to start going internationally because there's a huge opportunity for us to bring this platform internationally with all the knowledge and the education that we're bringing on board. Immediately, I can plug in the green light into any countries, a very small fee to sign up with any countries because the platform is already approved with iOS and Android, but also to be able to access to all the other countries and be able to start collecting data and be able to give them information on whatever they need information on.
Okay. How much are you raising?
We're raising $800,000 right now.
Okay. We'll have some of the Green Life's information and more details about their raise and how to participate on the MJBulls website. So if people are interested in getting Bruno's email address, we can get all that for you. It's all going to be on the MJBulls website. So, well, Bruno, really exciting stuff. I appreciate you being on. Yeah, I appreciate you being on the show and sharing it with our listeners.
Oh my God, anytime, Dan. I appreciate you giving me the time and the opportunity to do so. So thank you very much.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have you on again because I have a feeling that this won't be the last we hear from you. This is a really cool thing.
No, I want to be on again with you for sure.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you, Dan.
Just a quick reminder that you can become an MJBulls member for just $4.99 per month and enjoy exclusive access to companies' pitch decks and the MJBulls Cannabis Capital Directory. Join today at MJBulls.com. Thanks for listening to the MJBulls podcast. To learn more about today's guest or to become a guest, visit our website at MJBulls.com. Today's show was produced by Bumminit Media, with original music composed by Jamie Humiston. I'm Dan Humiston, and you've been listening to the MJ Bulls Podcast.